Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome back to episode 6. Today's episode is dedicated to Sir Skelibate, who you may know better as Alistair Guardwin, or Resident Leper. Thanks for your continued support, Skelibate. As usual, I'll at least try not to get you killed, but I can't make any promises. There goes the last of our shovels. Hopefully that won't come back to bite us. Once more into the breach, my friends. Okay, this room is clear. Let's move on. Hey, it's an actual easy fight. Let's have Alistair restore some sanity. The rest of the party can finish off the giant maggots.
Back to the pit.
Nice. We can always use some extra sanity.
Executed with impunity. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
There's another pile of vampire bones, but I'm not sure if it's worth using up the last of our bandages. I guess we haven't really seen any enemies who use bleeding attacks here. Not much, but we can always use more blood.
A full pack often attracts unwanted attention.
Oh, hey, there's another throbbing cocoon. Now we can get Alistair's stress back under control. When in doubt, always take the right path. Oh, nice. We actually did some real scouting. We'll need to explore all 3 paths anyway, but at least this way we know what we're walking into. We'll just ignore the blood flowers. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. Let's start off with some crowd control. Very nice. That'll make this much easier. That's a pretty weak blight effect. I don't think we need to heal just yet. Ah, still a waste of an action.
Be gone, fiend.
We really need to get this under control before anyone else gets infected.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Destroyed.
Okay, let's finish this. Now we can just toss out some healing and wait for him to bleed to death.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, I have to know. What happens when I mess with blood flowers? Great, so we'll just continue ignoring blood flowers in the future. And apparently Alistair needs some blood. I guess we might as well give it to him. This is what we've been saving it for. Oh, wow. Those are some pretty serious bonuses. Let's go pick another fight before they wear off. Even more vampire bones. I guess we'll try searching them by hand. Nothing. I guess I'll just need to bring extra bandages next time. Okay, this looks like another fairly simple fight. The bloodsucker will die on its next turn, so let's focus on the manservant.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And there's our second nest. Just one more to go. That's not what we're looking for, but I guess we should investigate. If we had any holy water, I'd try that. But since we don't, let's just try interacting with it. It's not much, but we'll take it. Just one more hallway to go. Hopefully we're getting close to the end here. We've got a guaranteed fight ahead, so let's make sure everyone's ready. Looks good. Let's get in there. Fantastic. This is just an infection waiting to happen. Let's just try to take these things down as fast as possible.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I'll admit, this is pretty nerve-wracking. I get worried every time one of these things lands a hit.
Decimated.
Ah, damn it, I forgot about the guard. Of course. Well, now we've got 2 vampires on our team. That is a little annoying. The more cursed heroes we end up with, the more time we'll have to spend grinding for blood.
Annihilated.
Nothing we can do about it now. Let's just keep moving. Ignore the flowers. Ah, and it looks like Alistair's blood rage wore off. That's new. Some sort of vampiric beggar. I hate to waste blood, but we should try it at least once.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Not bad, actually. Let's rearrange our trinkets real quick. Okay, we're good to go. Hopefully this is the last room ahead of us. Oh.
A hideous mutation. Unnatural and abhorrent.
It's got 2 action points, so it has to be some kind of mini-boss. Let's see if we can stun it. No luck there. Let's make it a little easier to hit.
Masterfully executed.
Nice. And there's the immediate counterattack. That was a pretty nasty hit. It's too far away for Alistair, so we'll just move him back up front. I wonder if I can kill that vegetation. Those defenses seem awfully high. Yikes, there's another powerful attack. Okay, let's see if Alistair can get these weeds out of the way. You have got to be kidding me. That thing can heal itself? This fight is going to take forever. Whoa. Okay, maybe this fight's going to be a lot shorter than I thought. Okay, Henrik, we need big numbers here. Not great, but you're alive. We really need to keep hitting that thing, but we also really need to heal. At least it's finally close to Alistair. Let's get some blood rage going here. Nice. Just keep dodging, guys. Let's see if we can stack some more DOTs on it. Oof. We are definitely not having luck there. This thing is definitely more susceptible to bleeding damage. We'll have to remember that next time. Ugh. More damage, more stress.
Diminished.
Rowan could probably stand to heal himself, but we really should stay focused on damaging this thing. It's 50% resistant to blight, so let's just play it safe and go for the heal. Oof. I guess Roderick couldn't dodge forever. Well, for now we'll just keep hitting this thing. Uh-oh. It's about to hit us with that Apex Predator move again.
And now the true test. Hold fast, or expire.
At least it only hit Henrik this time. Wow. Henrik refuses to die. Okay, Rowan doesn't really have a lot of options here. Let's go for the blight again. Yeah, that seems about right. We've still got it on the ropes. We just need to keep hitting it. Nice. That gets Roderick back in the fight. And now Rowan needs healing. Oh, we are so close. Just one more round.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
1 hit point, the difference between life and death. Oh, of course he healed himself. Okay, we can still do this. We just need to hold out a little longer. Nice. Nicely done, Henrik. Oh, that was perfect.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
That was ridiculously nerve-wracking. Fortunately, everyone pulled through, and we got a pretty good item as a reward. Anuchit is going to be very happy with this trinket. Now we just have to make room for it. I guess we can dump the antidotes. We haven't really needed them thus far. Okay. I'm pretty exhausted after that fight, so let's find that last nest and get the heck out of here. There goes the last of our food. And of course, there's another obstacle.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
There's a trap ahead. There it is. Nice. Alright, hopefully this is it. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know how much more of this I could have taken.
The maddening whine of multitudinous wings abates. Let us hope that is the end of things.
I wish, but somehow I doubt that's the end. Let's get back to town.
In those younger years, my home was a hive of unbridled hedonism. A roiling apiary where instinct and impulse were indulged with wild abandon. A bewitching predator slipped in amidst the swarm of tittering sycophants. Though outwardly urbane, I could sense in her a mocking thirst. Driven half-mad by cloying vulgarity, I plotted to rid myself of this lurking threat in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desires in all their stultifying hideousness.
Well, I guess that's a taste of things to come. But for now, we got a pretty decent amount of loot and we got a pretty great trinket for our occultists. All in all, not a bad run. It might actually be about time to start looking at some boss fights. We'll worry about that later. Rowan's expedition had mixed results. They had succeeded in their mission to immolate the nests that were infesting the old gardens, but bereft of their homes, the insects had simply spread across the rest of the estate. Still, it had bought the hamlet a momentary reprieve, and that alone was enough to warrant celebration. Unfortunately, none of us were actually in the mood to celebrate. Henrik and Rowan had both returned with rather disturbing reports about the things they had encountered in the gardens. They spoke of massive insectoid creatures that dressed and walked like men, and they spoke of a strange fever that had befallen Roderick after he had been bitten by one of those monstrosities. Rowan was quick to lock himself away in seclusion, so he could ponder on this new development, while Henrik instead looked to higher powers in search of answers. In the meantime, Alistair retired to the local tavern, quietly keeping an eye on the afflicted highwaymen as they both nursed drinks that never seemed to need refilling. As for me, I turned my attention towards reinforcing the town's defenses. In the short time since I had returned to my uncle's estate, I had discovered all manner of threats: bandits, cultists, monsters, and now these blood-drinking things that were infesting the gardens. We were still short on supplies, but in light of recent events, I gladly turned what we had over to the new blacksmith. We were going to need much better equipment in the days to come. I also began investigating rumors, including one which pointed us towards a stash of particularly potent gunpowder. This caught the interest of the King's Rook, and he requested to spearhead an expedition into the ruins to recover this new treasure. The musketeer Dahl was also quick to volunteer her services. I suspect she had a vested interest in studying that gunpowder. The party would need a healer, and I was surprised when Purge volunteered for the task. He had one of the other new arrivals in tow, the sickly, scarred man that I had occasionally glimpsed around the hamlet. It hardly seemed like someone who was up to the task of braving those cursed ruins, but Purge was quick to reassure me that his new companion was more than capable in a fight. I would just need to trust him. Of course, I did still have my doubts, but I decided to take the academic at his word. I would just have to hope that Henrik knew what he was doing. I arranged to have the appropriate supplies delivered, and soon afterwards, the party was on its way.